I'm glad you got rid of whoever they are. Sounds toxic if you had to block them. Here's to new beginnings. DMs open if you ever need to talk. Yeah, do you guys really want to talk to the guy who goes on Neko IRL? Meow, give me your thick hot milk. Oh my god, he even replies. Looks just like my waifu Kaneko. So beautiful. Hello internet. Today we are going to be looking at not the most pathetic subreddit I've ever seen, but definitely one of the saddest, and it's not like the usual degeneracy that you normally find on this website. So before we begin, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so here we are on the home page, and apparently this subreddit gets 164,000 weekly visitors and 13,000 contributions, which means a contribution is either a post or a comment. But if you look at top of all time, the most liked or upvoted post only has 987 upvotes, and the second one being 748, 623. And if you also notice, this was 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 7 days ago, 23 days ago, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 11 days ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 5 days ago, and this is a subreddit that was made in 2010, so I don't know where all the posts are going, or maybe they had some type of purge or something, but it says no karma farming, but this is literally the karma farming thread. Like, there is nothing extra here to actually engage with. But let's look at the first post, which is basically the epitome of the subreddit. So I'm just going to skip through these posts, and I want you to see if you notice the trend. 24 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a warm hug and kiss? 24 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a hug from me? 24 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a hug from me? And these are all different users. Well, I guess this is the same user. But the next one is a different user. 24 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a hug from me? 22 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a warm hug and kiss from me? Like 21, 20 female divorce looking for a hug. 22 female, 28 female hug and kiss for you tonight. 18 female, 18 female, 27 female, 39 female, 19 female. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the most interesting post on this sub because let's just check out the user profile. I'm selling content and video call sex. I am sending my free no bra pics to anyone who liked and typed send. And then this is a different post from 17 hours ago. 24 female before I go shower. Does anyone want a warm hug and kiss from me? It's always the same post. Let's see if this one got the same amount of engagement. Again, every day I'm seeing this. Okay, great. I am not the only one. Let's do a mass report. Yep, she wants a hug and you to visit her OnlyFans. But this is actually the only post that I've seen on this subreddit that actually got any type of like pushback. I don't know, maybe all the other ones are bots or something, but what the fuck is this sub? Are you all just lonely? Horny men that get off to the thought that some 24-year-old girl, probably a male gooner, but you don't want to have that conversation, is offering you all the same thing? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Are you all that desperate? Holy fuck, this was 34, but this got 111 more replies. What's the point of shaming people? I don't know, to stop a behavior? Duh. Everyone knows there's no girls on Reddit. Well, that's not true. Most of the time, they're just selling their OnlyFans, though. And I keep getting notifications from the server, bro. I'm tired. So I guess that the algorithm, whatever algorithm Reddit's using, is pushing this subreddit on people, considering how popular it's gotten in the last, I don't know, 5-6 months. I think this page is a bot karma farm. No way any post on this sub is taken seriously. Now, I think both are true actually in this circumstance. And so this next post, which is basically the same thing by the same person, I clicked on a random account. Let me go to see. Okay, I clicked on Famous Cranberry 1419, and if you look at their profile, they say they're male 25, they say they're 35 male, they say they're 32 male, and then I think back to 25 male right here. And this is like the only thing they say, so I think this is like definitely a bot. And this guy under this post, if you scroll down, is basically all just the same reply on the same subreddit over and over and over again. So whoever's running this fucking bot operation is insane, dude. They got so many different accounts. And this girl just doesn't seem to understand. There's no way people actually fall for this shit. They do. There are like 5 million other exact posts from different accounts on here, yet they still respond like idiots. But, I mean, they're bots. Do you not know what a bot is? If you actually read the responses, they're all the same generic 3-word responses or whatever. But maybe this one is real. Let's check it out real quick. Okay, this person I think is real because all they post is porn basically for their own posts. But they are on r/hug a lot, I guess because it just gets free karma or something, like they're trying to boost their account in some way. r/teens with daddy issues. Yeah, definitely not full of pedophiles. Oh shit, and this account was suspended. 21 female, I will hug you so you can feel my big booba. A hug would be so welcome. Fuck, any kind of physical contact from another person would. It's literally been almost 3 years since I've gotten a hug from someone. Soul Crusher 420. With great pleasure, but you will feel my big cock. Yeah, and I checked out this person's profile too, and I can't show it, but obviously most of it is either just porn or asking for like Snapchats or whatever. Hi, can we cuddle? Let's see if this person's a bot. Okay, they privated their account, but it is 18 plus, so like I said, it's just all fucking gooners. If it's not just a bot. Now this is quite the strategy, saying that like some tragic event happened for you and that you're looking for hugs, 408 upvotes. 22 female, just want to be held. Let's see if this is like a porn account. Okay, it probably is, but they privated it. I'm a 41-year-old man, and some days I feel the same way. Nothing more comforting than a warm set of arms to hold you when you need it. Like last week, I worked 64 hours and got the cold shoulder treatment when I got home. Jesus Christ, this guy is like one strip club visit away from cheating on his wife if he already hasn't. I cuddle you tightly and stroke your hair. Is this a bot? Okay, I don't think it's a bot, but it's definitely someone who's a little too lonely. 18 female, I will give you hugs and hear you out. I will give you hugs, free hugs, and hear you out. You can tell me whatever you are going through and I will listen to your problems. Everyone deserves to be heard and stay happy, so free hugs and ears for every fellow sweet Redditor. Hugs, and I want to say that, am I worthy for an awesome girl? Thank you. Everyone is worthy of everything. Wow, you're doing a social service. I think this is the bare minimum any person should do as a human. Well, unfortunately, I think most people fucking suck at communicating, so I don't think I would want someone who's basically socially inept to be trying to work through my own issues. This ain't the reason I got Reddit, but man, this is a mythical pull. Thanks for the hugs and ears. It's so much appreciated. Okay, so I think that the more or less gooner posts are actually real people, and it seems like they get a lot more like legitimate attention, but there's definitely some very large inflation going on with just the weekly contributions and the weekly visitors, especially the visitors. I think 80% of these are bots. I think this is more like the number that it's supposed to be, the 13,000, maybe even 20,000 weekly visitors. And holy shit, 18 female finally blocked my dumbass boyfriend. Can I get a hug? I've seen this guy on almost every single one of these posts. Let me go look for him. His name's like Night Theater. Yeah, he's right here. Night Thrasher. I see. Okay. Yeah, he's in every single one of these posts. I'm glad you got rid of whoever they are. Sounds toxic if you had to block them. Here's to new beginnings. DMs open if you ever need to talk. Yeah, do you guys really want to talk to the guy who goes on Neko IRL? Meow, give me your thick hot milk. Oh my god, he even replies, looks just like my waifu Kaneko. So beautiful. I feel like having a Reddit account is almost no different in some ways to having like just a Pornhub account, you know? 29 female single mom could use some hugs right now. Big hug back, single male 25. Someone's trying to pick up Stacy's mom, bro. Oh, this account has been banned. This was 3 months ago. You couldn't last 3 months. But yeah, it's really kind of hard to tell. Like, these get around the same amount of upvotes, but if you look in the comments, you can see that there's a lot more what seems to be like real accounts. So I guess it's really kind of a toss-up. It's probably like half bots maybe, and then the other half is actual people who tend to frequent the sub quite often. So such a weird community. I hope these people get an actual social life and step away from Reddit. But anyway, guys, I know this is kind of a shorter video, but I hope you guys still enjoyed. I was just checking out that sub since it popped up recently, and I don't know. It just seems like such an innocuous subreddit, but, you know, I guess the more you know. Hopefully they fix their bot problem, because rule number 4 is not getting followed by any means whatsoever. But thank you to all of my base gods, base legends, super based, and base certified members, and I will see you a little later tonight with another video. Peace.